Alright, welcome back to the channel. We've got another absolute dumpster fire of a commercial to unpack here today. The latest gem, pun intended, comes from the marketing minds over at Zales. Ah yes, the overpriced jewelry of Zales. Let's hit play. Mexican standoff music playing. Yeah, that's not creepy. Oh, the dog's doing it too. This is like Lifetime movie meets Surveillance State.
What the hell was that?
Shh. Language.
This is like a fever dream.
I've been watching you.
A woman steps onto the subway and instantly becomes the center of the universe because she's wearing a necklace on a 48-month payment plan. I don't think you want 30 pairs of eyes on you on the Southbound Express. And the best part, they try to soften the creep factor by showing mainly women doing the staring. There's a woman sitting, a woman grasping a pole, and even a dog staring.
Stop staring and say something!
They really said, how can we make public gawking look less pervy? I know, add an Australian Kelpie. Poor dog. Look at how the women are staring. Nothing screams girl power quite like inspiring silent simmering resentment from the other commuters trapped in a sweaty metal tube with you. The problem is, this isn't about feeling beautiful, it's about feeling envied. It's amazing because these advertisers have actually abandoned the shallow self-love thing, and you'd think they would recalibrate to reasonable social norms, but they've actually replaced it with monetized spite. It's get that glow up, honey, so your boyfriend's ex cries in the bathroom at the Memorial Day party. They're building a culture where your value is directly tied to how many people are envious of you. It's social weaponization disguised as empowerment. We used to aspire to elegance. Now it's emotional terrorism brought to you by Klarna.
You can pay later, G.
And did you clock how the editing devolves into pure chaos? All those super fast cuts? I'm gonna finally put my radio, television, and film degree to good use and tell you that's what we call rapid montage. It's not just random stylistic choices. Psychologically, the sheer speed and disjointed imagery bypass your conscious processing. It creates a subconscious sense of urgency. They create that frenetic energy so they can supplant it onto you. So that artificial scarcity mindset creeps in, urging you to buy now before it's too late. Alright, enough talking. Let's see what we can do to fix this score. Imagine this commercial with, say, Eric Satie. Suddenly, the lingering gazes aren't envious, they're contemplative. Maybe they're admiring the craftsmanship. Maybe they're lost in existential thought and the jewelry happens to be in their line of sight. Maybe the dog just really likes shiny things. It's amazing how a little tasteful piano can transform a scene. I know the timing is a bit weird, but I'm going for subtle swing as I follow the chords, and I can quantize all of this in Logic Pro, so I'm not worried. Next, a right-hand melody. And another melody line. I'm not the best piano player, but I can always adjust this in Logic for timing. We're just trying to get some ideas down. You'll notice I already started to sum the piano layers. And let's throw in another melody line. Now I'm summing all of the piano parts. It may seem like I'm being pedantic, but we have to get this right, and I'm a perfectionist.
That's more like it.
Then I decided to write this little melody on violin. I'm not a violinist, so Miroslav Philharmonic is the next best thing. Then I thought, you know, why don't I bring in a flute layer for depth? Used Miroslav again for the flutes. Together now. And then I went back and I changed that bass line to an upright jazz bass. In a sense, we're creating a small ensemble. We don't want this to be too big because we want to preserve a sense of space and intimacy in the scene. It's a subway cart, not the London Opera House. Taking that into consideration, I summed the piano layers and narrowed the focus a bit so the other instruments would have room to breathe. So this is the reverb. And threw on some Pro Q, notch EQ here, taking out spiky frequencies. And here's our band pass EQ, making room in the low and the high end. Next up, RC20, and this is for both space and a bit of noise to give it a bit of a playful, old-timey feel. That's really it. Next, let's do some arranging. Okay, I like this arrangement. Not so fast. We have to get the Foley in there, which is just the effects for the scene. I'm just messing around with this sound generator. It's great for sound design, Krotos, using sounds from subway terminals and the London Tube. They won't know it's not New York, right?
Not so sure about that.
Now let's play it all together. Now this is how you say, I like nice things, without launching a psychological war on your peers.
Do you want to go to war, Malaki? No. Because we could go to war.
No.
I'm for real.
There was a time in which jewelry ads at least pretended to be about love, meaning, or occasion. Now it's just, buy this, so strangers at Panera stare at your wrist. Zales, nobody needs to wear fine jewelry to CVS. Not in this economy. If you're going to encourage flaunting your iced out neck on the subway, at least sweeten the deal with a free pepper spray canister.
I've got pepper spray up here if you try anything.
Is it coarse or ground?
Anyways, I fixed the beat, I saved the commercial. You're welcome, Zales. Like this video if you'll choose paying your rent over garish jewelry and a 19.99% APR. Subscribe if you're tired of being psychologically waterboarded by ad agencies. And remember, we don't need jewelry to determine our value, don't need eyes on us to feel confident. Your mentality is paramount. Know thyself, and I'll see you in the next video.